for another audio commentary from my side. This time it's another game from Tigertank. This time playing against Tandl. It's on Uro and the game is 10 minutes and 44 seconds. I'm gonna skip directly to the countdown and the synchronization at 20 seconds. So if you're watching this as an audio commentary, please stop the MP3 file. If you're watching this on YouTube, just continue the clip. Any usual. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And as you see, Shadow is going for the 3 power wells, probably gonna build one. Yes, in the middle. And Green has decided to go for the power well with the orb next to it, which is always good because then you have a orb possibility. And obviously you're gonna try to keep Shadow from getting the 3 power wells there with an resource booster right there. If he pops a resource booster by 3 wells, it's like an extra well for 50 energy, which is really, really bad for you. So you don't really want to give Shadow the 3 packs. So now there goes tier 2, pop right out of the middle. We had no tier 1 fight, so we're probably not going to see a long tier 1 here, unless Tigertank does go and destroys that power well. So let's see what happens. Swiftclaw now obviously doing a ton of damage with its medium damage modifier and everything, but looks like the Swiftclaw is actually going to die. Yes, and it couldn't do much because of the overload ability from the Nox Trooper, and the overload ability does deal a ton of damage when you're on U3, and for only 25, killing that Swiftclaw was definitely energy efficient. So now both players have a power well and they both have monument, and now there's breeding grounds, so you're definitely not gonna want to let that go up. So let's see if Nox Trooper is gonna use his overload ability to destroy the breeding grounds. Breeding grounds can be a big problem. So now breeding grounds is up, so that could be a problem. There, overload ability, is it on the breeding grounds or no? It's on the Lyrish Knight. So now we're gonna go kill the Lyrish Knight, but you're gonna want to get that breeding grounds out of the way, even though there's not much you can do at this point. That Nox Trooper is so dead against 2 Swift units. But now there's another Nightcrawler, so you're gonna want to think about using the ability because that Nightcrawler is not gonna survive anyway. So no, he's retreating with the Nightcrawler. He probably wants to fight next to his monument with Shadow Mages. You're definitely gonna be able to kill that Lyrish Knight due to knockback. So yeah, like you see, knockback really, really bad for a medium unit. Now both units got knocked back, so now Ice Barrier depends. Home Soil could become an idea. Another Shadow Mage, sorry, up there, so that Nightcrawler has a little to no chance of survival. Another Lyrish Knight in the middle, so now we're going to be testing micromanagement skills here. So that Shadow Mage is definitely gone. That means there's a new one required. No, a Nightcrawler. Definitely going to want to use the ability on the Nightcrawler just to take care of the problem. Shadow Mage dealing knockback, at least trying to. On the other side, the Shadow Mage successfully survived, but has defended, but has no life left, so that Ice Barrier is going to stand. So now another Lyrish Knight that died. You're going to want to keep your Shadow Mages close to the monument so they heal up and you can reuse them. So Nightcrawler survived with only very, very little life, and that Ice Barrier is definitely going to be gone quite soon. Shadow Mage on the other side got killed for Void Power, or was pretty much a suicide run, because she didn't have any life left whatsoever. And yeah, so now all the Ice Barriers got ripped down from Tandl because he wants the Void Power for them. Okay, they're only 20 each, but each one gives you +1 Void Power. So he now should be, and is running a faster Void Pool. So yeah, he has +5 and Tigertank has +4. So Ice Barrier there again, obviously because of Home Soul you're gonna want an Ice Barrier. And now there's a Shadow Phoenix. So let's see if we're gonna see Gravity Surge. Definitely something we see from blue players. I don't know, is it maybe no, anywho, those Shadow Mages look dead to me. And the other one, yes, there we go, Gravity Surge on the Shadow Phoenix. So Shadow Phoenix is definitely gonna die because of the Lyrish Knights. And now Nightcrawlers attacking the Lyrish Knights with a Shadow Mage. That went really, really fast. Now there's a disable. A bit of waste if you ask me. But hey, This way at least the Burrower can go without any kind of resistance over to the right side and get a monument or a power well, because you're definitely gonna want to find a power well. Yeah, power well, because the enemy has a power well more, and Pizza Enter can get the advantage out of this because he has a resource booster already up in his base and he's building another one by his 2 power wells. So dropping the next power well there will definitely give him a huge energy advantage. And so let's see what those burrowers. That burrow is so gonna die because of knockback. There we go, burrow is dead. And now you're probably going to want to go over and attack the new power well with the breeding grounds being built up. Just getting the breeding grounds and getting out of there would be worth it. Ah, no, look at that, a wall. So fortification wall is going to call those Shadow Mages right back. Very little action going on now, but Lurch Knights being built, 2 of them down the base. So yeah, quite interesting. Now Pizza Enter is going to have to prove his worth again against another attack. Those Lurch Knights obviously now not being swift because they're not close to a friendly building. And I'm asking if that Nightcrawler there on the left-hand side is going over to build tier 3, which is actually what he's probably going to do, because you have 280 energy at this point, and no, well, okay, let's see, he's probably going to want to defend first and then think about attacking. So now, yeah, those Lurch Knights look quite dead to me. Oh no, a heal, so you're going to want to keep those 2 Lurch Knights away from each other, because the Shadow Mage doesn't dock back both if you keep them away from each other. They A, both don't get damage, and B, they both don't get knockback. So now that Lurch Knight's definitely gonna get knocked back. No! He didn't get knocked back, but he took the damage anyway. So now, yep, Shadow Phoenix definitely took care of it. And he came back because of all the corpses lying around there. So that was definitely worth it. And now there's a Burrower coming over from the right to attack, or at least to go near the tier 2 monument of Pizza Enter. Now tier 3 just popped out, and let's see what monument it is. It sounds like a green one. Yes, it's a green one. And yeah, okay. On the other hand, we have the Burrower, which is definitely gonna die because of knockback and damage. So Shadow Mages are so gonna get him. Yep, and there he goes. Poor Burrower. And now we have the Shadow Phoenix in the middle, just lying around, doing nothing. Well, not lying around, flying around. And the Shadow Mage should actually move closer to a building to heal up or get killed for void power. So let's see, both units are